Crack-a-lack in YouTube, it's the non-retiring Big Tourist Cam here. How you doing? So I'm uploading videos right now, literally. So what to do in that spare time? Because I can't play any games or do. It would be too laggy. You know what I mean? I can't do any matches, so it's just gonna wreck the game, make it more laggy. Can't be happening. So there's something on my head. It's called dreadlocks. You know? Now I've had many different hairstyles. I didn't always have dreadlocks. I've been bald. I've had night tick at the back of my head. I've had a mohawk, Mohican. You know, Mr. T. Don't know which one's which. I think it's Mohawk. I've had an afro as big can get. Carlito ain't got nothing on me. I've had cane rolls, all different types of pattern, all different types of waves, you know. I've had the Devon haircut where you had that line around the side. And I just realized quite recently it's a scar. I've had straight hair. I've had all sorts of hairstyles. But there's one particular hairstyle I was going to say. I don't want to leave this planet until I get this hairstyle. And it is called the dreadlocks. It's a bit nappy at the moment. I really apologize. It's not really good for the views. If it's nappy, we ain't happy. But hell, I was born this way. I'm in the nappy factory, you know? With the billions of clones of the nappy, of all the nappies you can find. So be proud of your nappy ass. So, I believe strongly, unless it's like some type of religion or something, like a Rastafari is a religion and all that stuff. My ancestors, they got tons of these, man. So, celebrities also carry a good fashion sense, including their hair and stuff. So there's gonna be a lot of hair trending. When 70s Afro was off the chain, you know, some era dreadlocks is off the chain and all that stuff. So these are the celebrities or the things that inspired me to get dreadlocks. Celebrities, top ones. So I'm a major fan of rap music. But yeah, these are the people. So there was Busta Rhymes. I was watching his music videos, and sometimes in celebrities, you see yourself in some of these celebrities, you know, even if other people don't agree. So it's definitely Busta Rhymes was one. Yeah, I love his old early music videos. Give me some more. What else? There was Got You All in Check. You know, many of his old stuff that was a classic back in the day before he got his head shaved. You know, even when I got my head shaved, it was inspired by other celebrities. Ludacris inspired me to get cane rolls and stuff. You know, watching his music videos, I saw a lot of that. So there was Ludacris as well. As a wrestler, one of my favorite wrestlers ever, Booker T. You know, I even worked on the Spinaroonie and all that stuff. I remember I was play fighting and all that stuff, and I started twisting my afro and stuff, and then it was like in the early 2000s or something. So yeah, Booker T inspired me a lot. You know, I took some scissors kicks and the dancing punches that he used to do. It really inspired me. I don't know what it was, but it just inspired me to, you know, get dreads and stuff, or plaits, as you name it. And then there's will.i.am from the Black Eyed Peas. You know, it's a shame because most of these people have cut their dreadlocks off now that I've got them. This is annoying, you know. So I'm gonna try to keep that trend running. You know, it really works well with my character. Wish it wasn't so nappy at the moment, you know, because unfortunately hair grows and afro goes through the seams. These are the roots and all that stuff, and what they do is they retwist the roots, so that's where the length comes in, you know. And then the icing on top of the cake, if I did not wish to grow dreadlocks, was, I hate to say it because a lot of people are gonna chant this stuff now, Kofi Kingston. As soon as I saw him hit the screen and all that stuff, that was like, that's it. I'm getting dreads now. You know, it's the thing to do. You know, that's my thing now. It's a very cultural type thing. You get a lot of people. I don't know about you. I don't know if you've seen this. I should really record this. But after about a couple of lengths growth, when my hair was like about up to here, I used to go on the bus trips and you name it, and there would always be this Rastafari and all that stuff, and they always catch your eye. They would catch my eye. And it's always that respect, you know. They always put their hand on their heart and then, you know, bow their head a bit. I never got what that meant, but I think spiritually I understood it. You know what I mean? You know, I don't smoke. You know, I don't smoke nothing. So, you know, if they got to know me really well, they'll probably realize I'm not exactly completely one of them. But it's really crazy. As soon as I grow dreads, you know, things like that start to change. You know, you get that respect from the street. You know, I got this Indian dude on the bus at one point, you know, was trying to speak patois and all that stuff to me. He was drunk, stuff. And it was all because I had dreadlocks. It was like, you know, things changed a bit. So hair is very important, you know, hair is really important. Should really tie this up, you know, it's really hard to train and fight with. I started growing my hair. The first time I really started growing my hair was when I think I was 11. I went from afro, then cane rolls. And let me tell you something, his hair journey was crazy. They're savage in their hairdressers, you know. I don't know why regrown it because it was so painful. They start pulling on your hair and all that stuff. And if you're tender-headed like mine, I'm tender-headed. Like it really starts to hurt, especially when you hear the hairs breaking when they're like plaiting it and you name it. So, and looking after it and all that stuff, getting it washed and stuff. It's like a drag. You don't want to get it, wet in water, or so it'll start to shrivel. You know, you got to really look after it. Make sure you got, moistures in it. Make sure it's because unfortunately this type of hair breaks as well. But yeah, I used to grow it when I was 11. And I think I cut it fully off. My school didn't recognize me. But I cut it fully off and I said I was never going to grow my hair like that again. Way too painful. It was pissing me off. I was actually crying in the hairdressers and all that stuff because the lady just didn't understand. The thing is so painful. It's the worst feeling ever if you're tender-headed. Especially around the bottom part here. There's something about that part of the head. You know, so if you're gonna get cane rolls and dreads, you know what? Yeah, for the people trying to get this type of hairstyle, whether you're white, black, Asian, or whoever you are, make sure you're ready because when they do your hair, they're on a tight schedule, which means they're going to speed it up as much as possible. You're allowed to admit that you're tender-headed. You know, don't just let these people rough up your hair because if that happens, it's gonna hurt, things is gonna fall out, you're gonna wonder what is going on, then you're gonna probably end up shaving it. Alright, so fortunately I got a good hairdresser, or should I say salon or something like that, who's really good with this type of thing. And dreadlocks is a lot easier to sort out than plaits and cane rolls, in my opinion. It's way easier. You know, it's just you do it, it's done. Just get the growth in, keep going back every 3 months, I would imagine, to get it resorted. If not, maybe sometimes people do it after a year, you know. Either way works. But yeah, those are the people that inspired me to get dreadlocks, and it comes with sacrifice, just to let you know, alright? There'll be a lot of pain, a lot of agony. So yeah, again, those are the people that inspired me to get dreadlocks, and now I'm proud to have them. I've got them on my character now, or if they're not dreads, they're definitely long type of hair to represent the dreadlocks. Oh yeah, Bob Marley inspired me. Ooh, there you go, I've got another one. There's probably more as well. You know, you just see things, so that's what inspired me to get dreadlocks, if you were wondering. You know, when I first got 2010, I had a mohawk. You know, so things can change. So if you want to get this hairstyle, be ready. It costs a lot of money, especially to get it first done, not to get it redone, to first hand get it done. And it might hurt. Alright, so take care, and that's what I got to say. Winner, boy.